Isolated, sanctioned, condemned. But Vladimir Putin seems sure of Russia's smiling as he greeted veterans of conflicts past, even as he wages war in Ukraine. Victory Day is one of the most cherished holidays in the Russian calendar. It's sombre. 27 million Soviets died in the Second World War. But it's a celebration too, of victory over Nazi Germany, and the eyes of the world were on Red Square.
Войска Московского гарнизона.
Vladimir Putin, unable to declare a victory of his own in Ukraine, railed against the West. He'd been forced to act against his neighbour, he said, out of self-defence.
В открытую шла подготовка к очередной карательной операции на Донбассе.
Preparations were openly underway for another punitive operation in Donbass and an invasion of our historic lands, including Crimea. Kyiv has announced a possible acquisition of nuclear weapons. NATO began active military development of the territories adjacent to ours. This was an absolutely unacceptable threat, systematically created for us and right on our borders.
Fewer military hardware than usual on display, resources presumably tied up in Ukraine. This was, as always, a display of might intended for the outside world, a less than subtle hint at Russia's nuclear arsenal.
За победу! Ура!
But today was about rallying Russians too. Vladimir Putin has repeatedly tried to justify his war by telling them that Nazis in Ukraine threaten their country's peace, using Russia's painful past to legitimise his present. And there was a rare acknowledgement of the price paid. The Kremlin admits that 1,300 soldiers have died in Ukraine. The real number is thought to be much higher. But grieving families are told their sons and husbands have died heroes, defending the motherland. Vladimir Putin's war has not gone well. But even as Russia reflects on the cost of conflict, he seems determined to fight on. Jenny Hill, BBC News, Moscow.
The view from Moscow there. Well, Ukraine's President Zelensky has released his own video message commemorating the victory over Nazi Germany, saying his country will win its war with Russia. He accused Moscow of imitating the tactics of the Nazis by deporting hundreds